I don't know what is wrong with me. That Aldi trip, a little bit overwhelming. Just feel a bit lonely. Gotta put my hands up and admit it. Morning. It's actually 8 o'clock. I keep waking up at 7 and like sitting here and then falling asleep and weird stuff. I'm saying and weird stuff because I just had a really weird dream until 8. Okay. Need to get up now. I'm hungry. Let's make porridge. I am hungry today. You already know the drill. Coffee, porridge. Wonderful. My washing just finished. Woohoo! I put it on when I just woke up there. Porridge, porridge, porridge. Oh no, it's not. It's going again. I'm gonna watch some YouTube while I eat my porridge because I'm a grown woman and I live alone and no one can tell me what I can and can't do.
It's always, we always try and have a little bit of fun, and we always try and make sure that, you know, in some ways when you're fundraising, you've always got to have a little bit of fun with it and see.
I do outside, I really do. I have gone to Abandoned Farm.
Yeah, man, this your boy I'm feeling. And it's your boy H. the Sauce Harry Pinero.
Hello, welcome to the day in the life of a rather confused post-grad. Don't worry, you haven't been catfished. This did in fact start as day in the life of a post-grad, and around 3 PM turned into how to get out of a bad day, how to get out of a bad mood, which you'll slowly see, but don't worry, you haven't been catfished. I was in fact catfished by the day ahead of me. I thought I would do a vlog, obviously this is a vlog, but I thought I would do a vlog more centred around talking about post-uni a little bit. I am 1 year to the date almost. Basically on my birthday was the day I handed in my uni exam and my final uni work last year. So I'm just over a year with no uni. And sometimes I feel like it was still yesterday. So I thought I would do a video for all my post-grads out there. Everybody who's finishing uni now, like this year, is about to finish, is handing in their final stuff. So welcome everybody. Here is a day in the life post-uni. Obviously a bit different because I do have a job, somewhat. You guys are my job. Thank you so much. I will be eternally grateful. Don't know what I did to deserve that. But obviously, I've got a job. So you might be, well, you're not that confused, you know, you're not job searching. No, but I am still trying to learn more. We're going to be doing some of my course today that I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about. And just figuring shit out. I'm still trying to figure everything out. I'm still trying to figure out living alone. I'm still trying to figure out money. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing in the next year, 2 years. I'm still trying to get my head around the fact that uni's actually over and I haven't seen my uni friends in over like 5 months now. So, welcome. On today's agenda, we are going to sit down and do some of our course for a few hours. I would like to go somewhere and do it, like to a coffee shop, but I've had my morning coffee now. I forgot I wanted to do that. So we might go downstairs. I just need to do some editing. I've got a therapy session. I think it's going to be my last therapy session, and I think I'm going to talk more about me. Like, my therapy is very centered around one thing, and my therapist specializes in one thing. But it's my last one, so I think I'm going to sit down and be like, do you know what, I am good at all that. But hey, I'm finding living alone is not great for my productivity sometimes. Let's see if she can help a gal out. So, let's go on with the day. Let's shower. Oh, my washing just finished actually. Let's put my washing out. You got it, girl. You got it, girl. Whoa. I don't wanna play no games. Okay, I don't really know where I'm gonna hang this. Because I've got quite a lot, but this should be, most of it should be dry. be nice if my tracksuit's dry. The tracksuit that I wear everywhere. I've literally been obsessed with this recently. From H&M, I'll show you when I put it on. Oh, I'm a budget girly these days, let me tell you. Post-grad, I'm sorry, hits your wallet like a ton of bricks. Well, for me it did anyway. Okay, this is all dry actually, brilliant. Which means I have to put it away. I hate putting it away in washing, as you can see. Okay, it's actually on the floor. My mum would scream. So, let me know in the comments. Are you post-grad? Are you going through uni right now? Have you been post-grad for a few years? What's your situ? And if you are just finishing uni, congrats, and you don't need a plan, but do you have one? If you do, let me know. Don't worry, all of my friends, sorry to out you all guys, but it's okay. We did a whole podcast on it if you are interested in post-grad. We did a 6 months post-grad podcast a few months ago when they were here. And I'm going to be doing a 1 year post-grad podcast if you do want to hear more about actual post-grad, because today is going to be a bit more day in the life focused. But yeah, if you do want to hear more about my post-grad thoughts and experiences, there's going to be a podcast on it next week, I think, when you're watching this. What era of life are you going through at the moment? Guys, I have to tell you this. I'm sorry, this is really unrelated, but like, it's probably one of my funniest facts. So I can very much see into everybody's apartment building opposite me, right? And there is this one apartment opposite me and above that every once in a while, every week, they just, and clearly it must be some kind of work uniform, but today it's different. Every week they wash 6, kind of like this shade of pink, maybe a bit hot, no, it's like hot pink, it's like this. I don't know why this shade of pink matters, but it's like that. And they wash 6 of them. Once a week, they just wash 6 of these pink t-shirts and they hang them up on like one of these, and they're the only things on there, and there's just 6. But today, there's 6 like baby pink, like this kind of pink, t-shirts hanging up. So maybe it's nothing to do with work. Maybe they just have a capsule wardrobe of 12 pink t-shirts. Or I wonder if they're the same pink t-shirts and they've just really faded. But they've really faded if that's the case. Do you know how I know I'm post-grad and going into adult life? The other day we all sat at Pre's talking about what fuck, because everybody who was there, bar I brought one extra friend, everybody who was there, we all lived in the same apartment building, and talking about what fucking number washing cycle we use. The story started because one of the girls was like, she put on a fucking 12-hour wash the other day by accident, and I was like, oh my god. Then I was like, what like do you guys use? Because I'm still trying to figure it out a little bit. Like, I'm definitely a 3 if like I'm just washing, because 3 is like a quicker one, like I've just done now. But now I've turned into a 3 all the time since this conversation. I was like, I'll do a 3 if I'm washing, I don't know, stuff that I don't think needs like a thorough wash. And then I'm a 30, no, I'm a 3 is a long one. So I was like, I'm a 3 if I'm like washing my gym stuff or like maybe bedding. And then I'm a 3 otherwise. And everyone was like, yeah, 13 or 3, 13 or 3. And then we were talking about like drying, and then someone was like, oh, you do an eco. And I was like, oh, no, I don't think that does anything. And I just stopped and I was like, guys, this is the, like, love you all, but this is the most boring conversation to have at Pre's on a Friday night ever. I was like, what have we turned into?
You know when you've got your stuff on there.
Oh my god. Safe to say, I probably bought too much stuff. These weekly shops are getting expensive and I can feel it. Okay, that Aldi trip, a little bit overwhelming. I had an ad to upload this morning. It's an ad that I absolutely love. So if you've seen it and interacted with it, thank you very much. It's a set of stories for Snugs X Strava. Snugs is a period-proof underwear brand. And the ad was all about like this campaign / challenge they're doing, the first non-competitive Strava challenge. You guys know I use Strava every single day with my running. And I trialed Snugs my whole last period while I was going on my run. So I just wore the underwear, obviously, no tampon, no pad, and actually really loved it because I hate running with period products in or on. Anyway, And it's like the first non-competitive challenge about like movement on your period, and you can record like a Netflix marathon, a walk, a run, a bloody bubble bath, like whatever you want. Just like the 60 minutes of something, and you get all of these like fun discounts and stuff. So I was trying to upload that, and obviously I wanted it to be really, really good. So I stood in the corner for like 25 minutes because you have to like re-tag everything and relink everything that you've kind of sent over for approval, because when you send it over for approval, obviously you're saving it, so you need to re-tag it so it's actually like clickable on Instagram. And then they all uploaded in the wrong order twice, and I was just like stood in the corner of Aldi like this for like 25 minutes. Everyone was probably thinking, what are you doing? And then I bought too much stuff. No, not really. I didn't buy too much stuff. I just bought a lot of stuff which I knew I was going to anyway, because my boyfriend is coming for a few days and my family, and obviously it's race day. Though I very much have the same principles of my weekly shop. I feel like at uni you never really have people come and visit that much, but when you're in your own flat, everyone wants to come. So I got a huge packet of wonky peppers with the intention of using one and then chopping and freezing the rest. I wanted to buy frozen like sliced pepper, but they didn't have any, just onion. I bought not a lot of fruit, but more fruit than normal, because I really need to stop snacking on such rubbish shit. You'll see a recurring theme here. I also got some oranges, which I'm gonna keep in the fridge, which I don't know. I'd never normally do that, but I don't have a fruit bowl or anything. I got an aubergine for tonight's dinner, which I think I've bruised in the bag quite badly. I got half a loaf of white sourdough. Yum. Again, boyfriend is coming, and I'm thinking on Monday for like lunch we can do like eggs, bread, sausage, whatnot. Sweet potato. I got 5 bananas actually, which is loads for me, but I'm gonna have probably like 2 on race day, and then I want some for the following. I love this little sauce, sun-dried tomato. I never actually buy a sauce, but the pasta I'm gonna make tonight, I like to have a sauce sometimes, so I will show you. Some tomatoes, some blueberries. Again, parents are coming, and I'm thinking on race day we can just eat, they can come here and eat breakfast here. They just stay in our hotel down the road, but they can come here and eat breakfast. I know they like those on cereal. Big bag onions. Again, I think I'm gonna cut some of these and freeze them, because I don't get through them that quick, because there's literally about 11 in there. Okay, oh yes, this is the fridge bag. Let's put this away. I got 2 packs of chicken breast and chicken sausages. I didn't want to buy a medium pack. To be fair, it was cheaper than buying a medium pack, because I get scared about opening them and then leaving it open for like 4 days and then cooking them, even if it is still in date. Big Greek yogurt. There were 2 lemon mousses, and then obviously frozen raspberries. And I got a big fat pack of frozen veg. I got some rice cakes, just like normal caramel ones. Normally I buy the yogurt and milk chocolate covered ones, but I'm just trying to cut back on all of my really sweet snacking, because it's not good for me. I got 2 milks. I nearly bought one, because I was like, I can't fucking carry all of this, but they were on offer for 50p. I mean, they're normally only 55, but I was like, oh my God, I did buy another oat milk the other day. Oh, well done, Megan. I always get annoyed when I don't buy 2, because all that happens is I go downstairs and end up spending £1.25 on this. It's so funny. I never thought I'd be this aware of prices, but it actually really does make a difference. At that, you're like, okay, 75p, whatever. But when you're doing that like every week, it's just like unnecessary money I don't need to spend. Taco beans for dinner I want to make in a few days. And then I bought 2 things of eggs, which I never ever normally buy, but again, I wanted to buy these. Look at these. Golden yolk. I'm hoping they're like, you know, and the yolks are really orange and beautiful. I'm hoping it's like that. So that is everything I bought. Literally, it looks like nothing. But I bought eggs because I don't know what my parents want to do. Monday they can come here and eat breakfast with us maybe, or I don't know, we'll see. I was supposed to buy some veggie sausages, but I forgot. But I do have 2 in my freezer, but I might have to go and buy some more. I also forgot to buy Weetabix for my parents and for me. Now we kind of need to get on with the day, and it is later than I wanted because of my kerfuffle at Aldi. It literally took me an hour and a half to go to Aldi, and Aldi is literally about 10 minutes away. So I am gonna get on with some of my mindfulness course, which is a level 3, so like an A-level, I think it's an A-level qualification that I actually bought, because you have to like pay to do the course, last August. So I've literally got a few months to complete it, and I haven't really started it. So this is really good for me. After uni, I feel like I wanted to learn something else, which is rare for me. I didn't think I would, but with the podcast and stuff, and essentially my last uni module was like a business plan of my podcast, essentially. And to do this course was on the business plan. I was like, do you know what? I would actually quite like to do some courses in just like stuff I'm interested in. It would be super fun. Opened it, realised, oh yeah, it's A-level, so it's actually quite hard. It's not like you read it and then take a multiple choice moment. I have like big essays to write, which is not something I wanted to be doing after uni, but I've paid £400 for this course now. Paid it last August. So I need to get it done. It's quite sunny. Kind of want to go and sit outside on these benches outside and do it. That I'm always in these vlogs now. Trying to make a conscious effort to go outside more. So I'm thinking, let's make a big smoothie maybe. Bring it downstairs. Get on with some of this course. Epic fail. Just made a smoothie. Laptop dead. Actually, I'd love to just sit here. But post-grad, living alone. You got to get out of the flat. So it's not even like being in a uni house all day working, because everybody else in the living room working and chatting, and even if they're not and they're in uni and you're at home working, they'll be there in the evenings. It doesn't matter. That doesn't happen when you live alone. So you have to get yourself out of the house. Otherwise, you get a little bit stir crazy, if you can't tell. On reflection of this vlog, I only have myself to blame for getting upset, because I'm literally saying, oh, if you live alone, like, you have to get out of the house, you have to get out, how's the work, you have the and then I sat here and I did my work. Was I really productive? Yeah, but I didn't leave the flat after saying how important it is to do so. I was like, oh, I don't really want to, like, I fancy just being comfortable today. And while it's okay to make that decision sometimes, to like pick the comfier option, I was saying it to you. I think I knew in my head, like, today wasn't a day that I should do that. And then I did it anyway. And like, no matter how I felt in the moment, that it wasn't a bad choice and that actually I'm okay and I'm quite comfy and I'd quite like to just sit and watch TV and get my work done. Like, that feels like a really nice thing to do. Obviously, as you'll see, there's other things that made me upset, but, you know, clearly it didn't help. So, well done, Megan. You really only have yourself to blame there. It's so important to keep yourself accountable. I then completely lost track of time and worked up until like 1:55 too. Was texting my friend, was texting my boyfriend. Got a bit upset and then literally had to sit in my chair really flustered for therapy, and just like didn't have the best last therapy session. It just didn't go the way that I thought it would go, the way that I wanted it to go, the way I pictured it going, because I sat down like already flustered and upset. So this is me just giving myself a bit of a timeout afterwards. Post-therapy cookie. I think I just need a minute to breathe, eat a cookie and regroup. I did think about just like stopping the vlog here and do it, like just not uploading a video on Thursday, but that's not fair to me or to you, so just give me a minute. I don't know what is wrong with me, but I nearly restarted this vlog. I nearly just scrapped this vlog, as I said to you, and I just put it on my story and I was like, do I carry this video on and ignore the topic? Or do I just try and film this again? But what we're gonna do is switch the vlog topic halfway through, because it's my fucking channel and I can do that. So this vlog is actually about how to get out of a funk. How I try to cheer myself up on a bad day. Because you can't plan these types of videos. You have to wait until you're sad, which fortunately for you guys is today. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I need to get out of this flat first and foremost. So let's put our shoes on, maybe grab our headphones, and let's go on a walk. I was kind of supposed to do a 15-minute run today for my half marathon, but it is optional. So I'm thinking instead, let's just do like a half an hour walk. Because like I need to be out of the house for longer than 15 minutes. But if I go on like a 15-minute run, I could obviously then like go on a walk afterwards. But like, what do you wear to do that? So we're just gonna go on a walk. well, I guess second things second, because first things first, we need to get out of this flat. We're turning off this damn phone. This is literally why I bought another phone, to have a work phone and to be able to do that when I need to. So that is literally not getting switched on all night. Let's make the nice dinner that I wanted to make. And then maybe let's like put on some feel-good music and clean my apartment. I've found the most perfect little spot that I'm now going to put a label on, Megan's spot. There just sits and looks at the water. I was walking, I was like, I just want to turn around and go home. And I was like, no I don't. I want to be outside and like see the water, but I don't have the mental energy to walk. So now we're sat. I keep really beating myself up about like being upset because I don't even really know why I'm upset. I think I do just feel a bit lonely. Gonna put my hands up and admit it. I think I feel a bit lonely. I think I had such a great week last week with huge family wedding with so much family that I literally never get to see. Like it's been years since we've all been together, like probably 5 to be exact. Yeah, 5 years. And then like a great week away with my boyfriend, and then seeing all my friends go on a night out. And then from Saturday, like not having really seen anyone until yesterday, Wednesday. I think, I don't know, normally 3 days alone wouldn't affect me that much, but it did this week, and that's okay. And that's the thing, we've got to be, as my therapist, I'm going to have to say used to now, because I have officially finished therapy for the time being. Therapist used to say, it's all about being bouncy. Being able to bounce back up. You gotta go down to bounce back up. And for some reason this week things just feel a bit touchy. And that's okay, that's fine. I've got my run literally in like 2 days. And I think that's why I'm beating myself up, because I'm really excited, and I'm excited to see my boyfriend and for my family to come, and I'm excited to do the run, and it all feels like a bit of a full circle moment, to be honest, because I started running when I started seeing this new therapist, and it was such a release. It was such like a coping mechanism alongside it. Like therapy would finish and I'd go out on a run, and like it just made me feel so good. And I feel like as I've got happier in therapy, the running has helped with that so much. And now I've finished therapy and my race is in like 2 days. It all feels like it's come to like really funny full circle close. I don't know. I think it's just been a funny, bit of a lonely week. I felt a bit lonely and a bit overwhelmed all week. Not even overwhelmed, like a bit underwhelmed of anything, I think. Like, just a bit lonely and a bit static, I don't know. I have this toxic trait of whenever I'm having a bit of a wobbly day to like really overanalyze it, and like the rest of my week gets clouded with this, no, we've been feeling like this all week, when I probably haven't. I've just had like moments, but my toxic trait is whenever I'm sad I can kind of like not see past it, and sometimes I let it like cloud over my whole week and kind of lose sight of like not feeling like this, which sounds really, really dramatic, and I don't mean it to be really dramatic, but yeah, it's my toxic trait. Letting it cloud over things and being like, yeah, I'm just feeling really like lost in work. No, I'm not. I've had a great week in work, and I had a great day filming loads of really amazing campaigns yesterday, and that's not me fake saying that, that is genuine. I loved it. I just remembered I was supposed to film a campaign this morning. I'll have to film it tomorrow. I'm gonna sit and enjoy the view for a minute.
open door that keeps us reaching out for more. Sure that I'm not sure. Knowing that
I have my pasta. My camera's died. Let me just eat this and then I'll put a new SD card in it. I mean, it's run out of... I'm emotional again. Maybe a little bit too much Biscoff, but never when you're a bit sad. Lemon mousse time. And young Sheldon. What else? New theory. Everybody tell me down below what you think is going on. So, sorry, clearly I'm feeling a little bit better now. The neighbour, well not neighbour, they literally live in a whole different building, with the pink tops at the beginning of the video, rewind. I've never seen this before, guys. 6 dark blue t-shirts. What do we think about that? Like a royal blue, indigo-y purple. No, like a dark blue. What do we think? What does that mean? I don't know what to think. I've only ever seen 2 dark pinks. And then this morning I seen light pink and I thought, whoa. Still pink though. Now I can see the... Oh no, it's not the pinks. Now... I have no more thoughts. Now I'm unsure what to think. Anyway, so it is just before 8 o'clock. Oh no, it's not anymore. Fuck, it's 8:10. I don't know what to do. Clearly I'm feeling better though, so that's good. I'm not feeling as sorry for myself anymore. I think I just needed a minute. But this is the current state of my flat. That's not okay. So I say I'm really enjoying Sheldon. Maybe I just keep Sheldon on and we clean with that on. I lied to you. I didn't lie. I did a bad thing. I didn't do a bad thing. I turned my phone back on. This stupid phone, I was about to throw it on the floor. Oh my god, I had a dream the other day. Oh my god, I had a dream. I have the weirdest dreams. I had a really weird dream last night. When I woke up, I could remember it vividly, and now I can't. But my dream a few days ago, someone picked up my phone and they went, oh yeah, like, I think I was saying how good Casetify cases are. And like we were on top of a building and they went, and threw it onto like a rock. Like we were, My boyfriend always says to me, I can remember like my dreams in such vivid details, and I have to explain to him that I can only ever remember parts. But the other thing about me and my dreams is they sound like a lie. I have crazy dreams. So I was just about to tell you the remainder of that dream, but I feel like people always just think I say people always. I don't tell a lot of people my dreams, but I was just about to explain it then. I was like, that literally just sounds like you're lying, don't even bother. But just so you know, what I was going to tell you wasn't a lie. We were on a sci-fi mission. And we were underground and she threw it on a rock and it smashed. And I was like, you have to pay for that. I was like, I'm not fucking with you. I did have 2 phones as well, my work phone. And she smashed my work one, the more expensive new one. And I was like, you gotta pay for that. She was like, yeah. And I was like, no, seriously, like, why did you take my phone and fucking smash it on a rock? Like, you can't even try and say that wasn't your fault. And there was other people there. Let's get this apartment cleaned. Because I'd like to wake up tomorrow with a semi-clean apartment. And it's only 8:30, so we've got like an hour and a half till 10 max if needed.
So I listen for my inner voice. Carry the winds, drown out the rain. But will it make sense without the pain? What color